Yes, Arisen. I am honored to travel with you.
Ah, a master and his pawn, is it? You'll be quite the force, come the day you learn to fight as one. Mind you, that is a skill better honed in practice than in the heat of mortal combat. I can help in that regard, should you wish it. The men of the Enlistment Corps never turn away the eager. We are ready to begin. Are you? Let me be clear from the outset. I'm a harsh master, whoever the people. You'll complete 3 forms of training in sequence. Each serves to hone a different quality. You'll need more than raw muscle here. If you find a task too difficult to manage, you might reconsider your party. There are other pawns here. You can choose among them if you care to. The first task is carrying freight. Haul the lot of them before my count ends. You're free to choose your company, but this is a task too great for just one person. Many hands lighten any load, as they say. Now, get to it. We'll begin as soon as you're prepared. Just give the word. Your task is to haul all of the freight before my count ends. Get to it.
The deadline draws near, sir. We must hurry. There's no time.
Enough! Well done. Meet each challenge with that vigor, and you'll make for a fine warrior before long. Next is combat training. You'll face my Scarecrow army here. Destroy them before my count ends. A large group will be of help again, but you must choose your companions wisely. A company all doing the same thing is less effective than using a varied approach. Choose well. We'll begin as soon as you're prepared. You'll set about destroying scarecrows this time. Get them all before my count ends.
I've learned. I'll fell it with a spell. This scarecrow's weak to blows. The deadline draws near, sir. We must hurry. There's no time. Force alone will topple. I'll fell it with a spell. This scarecrow's weak to blows.
Strength in numbers.
Enough! Well done. Meet each challenge with that vigor, and you'll make for a fine warrior afore long. Right then. Finally, you'll be destroying more scarecrows, but don't expect a repeat of the last. There are two sorts of scarecrow, each with its own weakness. One falls only to steel and brute force, the other only to magic. If you're not mindful of how you attack them, you'll fail. Strike fast and strike hard. Vary your party and your tactics until you find success. Use your head. We'll begin as well. It's back to the scarecrows for your last.
The scarecrow's weak to magic. Force the load will copy. Deadline draws near, sir. We must hurry. There's no time. I'll fell it with a spell. The scarecrow's weak to blows.
We have triumphed.
Enough! That's the fastest I've ever seen it done. And on a task fit to challenge even a seasoned warrior. Well done! You've completed your training. See now the difference well-selected partners can make. Yes, no doubt, no doubt. You'll learn the rest from actual combat. If you have trouble, examine your party.
I feel more familiar with this quest now. The training grounds are used to instruct the men of the Corps in combat. I feel familiar with this area now. Find combat struggle. It may be helpful to adjust your party. We are a vagabond people, born in a drifting world. We come... Well sturdy, this place. The view extends for leagues along the shore. I can't stand much more of this. Leave it to me.
I'll have a look around.
Just a moment. We can see monsters for leagues on the open shore, and they us in turn. Let's have a look at that rise in the land, and maybe aught to harvest. What's that?
The lay of the land defies conventional travel. Let us climb and leap as we must. We can likely pass through here.
We share these roads with traveling peddlers, guardsmen, and other folk. Are you all right, Master?
Ah, the venerable Arisen returns. Are you come to lead the pawns in a quest to slay the dragon? Those equivocal husks. Will or nill, the Arisen is always drawn to the dragon, as puppets strung in fate's own thread. Many have come before you, eager to stand tall atop the grand capstone of worldly truth that is the dragon. Arrogance. The dragon is ever born anew into the world, and with it too, the Arisen. All Arisen seek out the dragon, but lucky are the few who attain an audience with the beast, while yet they live. Ours is a weak, fragile world, and little within it is more frail than man. In yon encampment they gather up their knights and hired steel. They think to grow their numbers and hunt the dragon. But they shall soon learn their lot will e'er be as prey.
It will be easier going searching this area.
I feel familiar with this area now.
I'd craft dressings for the wounded had I the makings. If only I'd known. Cuz I need a favor. Can you fetch the flowers I need from outside the village? I need more of the one you see there, and one other sort besides. The more you can find, the better.
It seems the dragon left many injured in its wake.
The injured will die without those flowers. water's edge, Master. Many boats, just as you'd expect for a fishing village.
Fine spot to fish, no doubt. We'll not find sunbright except by day. The flowers which bloom by day favor the roots of large trees. Careful! A goblin! Is a grand tree.
Strength in numbers arisen. Plants of all kind grow at the tree's feet, like so many verdant children. Some small foe lurks ahead, Arisen. Who knows what lies in wait? Let's proceed with caution.
Fire!
Did it!
I'll take that.
Seems we're most like to find what we seek near trees. Endeavor to be ever calm in battle. Bide your time, then strike.
Careful! A goblin! It's a grand tree. Ice and fire both! Careful! A goblin!
Stupid human!
They all yield useful herbs and other plants. Did it! Who knows what lies in wait? Let's proceed with caution. Plants of all kind grow at the tree's feet, like so many verdant children. sunbright except by
The wounded need medicine, cousin. Pray bring the flowers for the compound quick as you can. The mixture calls for 2 types of flowers. Speak to the others for more word on that. I ask you this favor because I trust you, good Fisher. I know you'll not leave these people to suffer. Oh, brought the rest of them, have you? My thanks, cousin. All that remains is to find some moon glow. A pinch mixed with these will make a fine medicine.
I've gained quest knowledge.
I've learned what to do in this quest.
The wounded need medicine. The mix IR.
Gathering ingredients, eh? You oft see those flowers growing at the roots of bigger trees. Not that I'm fain to brave the roads these days. Just see you're not injured yourself, good Fisher.
Word is, the fishmonger here is also learned in medicinal herbs.
Where do the curing flowers grow? Have you had a look by the shore? If not now, by night, perhaps? I recall seeing some, the eve of the last full moon.
Is this your home, Arisen?
What's that? Quite tidy, this room.
Well, Madeline, this is a fine bit of fortune you've come into. Come to Grand Soren with riches in mind, instead find only cravens cowed by dragon fear. The streets are chaos, my goods ruined or lost. Oh, I know you. You took up steel and drove the dragon from Cassidus, yes? I heard about that. And of course you know me. I come here now and again to restock my wares. You do recall me, yes? Madeline, finest peddler in all Grancis? Ravishing beauty of legend and song? Madeline. Well, no matter. I've bigger problems. These are dark days, so terrible as to drive even I to the brink of tears. And yet, just when I need the aid of one both clever and strong, you arrive. Truly, fortune means us to partner together. Don't you agree? Only a fool could mistake the thread of destiny what links us. You will be my savior true, and after me, the world entire. And with that, we must be off. I trust you know of the encampment outside the village. I must travel there with all speed, but the wilds are perilous of late. Would you see me there safely?
Seems a fair place to rest.
Are your travel preparations complete?
Let us leave this place. prepared to escort her, Arisen? Follow the road, it will be at the encampment in a trice. We share these roads with traveling peddlers, guardsmen, and other folk. She's certainly willful. The roads are safer than the brush. But still, we'd best stay wary.
Endeavor to be ever calm in battle.
Follow the road and we'll be at the encampment in a trice. 'Tis safest on the roads. Perhaps we'll find ore among the crags that litter this place.
The Duke could stand to commission some new roads. Flightier than a songbird, this girl. Well sturdy, this place.
Very spirited, that woman. This gate leads to Castle. Flightier than a songbird, this girl. The Duke could stand to commission some new roads.
Wait! You would
Perhaps we'll find
abandon
ore
me!
among the crags that litter this
You
place.
swore to be my shield!
Leave it to me.
Crates may hold aught of use.
I yet cannot fathom how you drove that terrible worm from the village. That dragon has ill timing for true. I was near to closing several deals in Grand Soren when it struck. You should pursue a future yourself in the capital, you know. One who can face down a dragon would find no shortage of clients. 'Tis a shame monsters forced the mountain pass what leads there closed. We have the dragon to thank for that as well. I make for the encampment to speak with the guard captain and learn when they will reopen the pass. True, there are other ways to the capital, other paths. But enough idle chatter, we should move. You'll find naught but the finest wares here. Thank you very much.
The Duke could stand to commission some new roads.
Safe and sound.
Success, and all thanks goes to your fine work. We'd best be inside, don't you think?
Very spirited, that woman.
This may sound untoward, but have you aught in the way of coin? Please, I must make for the capital, but times are dark and my purse light. It's a terrible curse being poor. Times are it takes all I have just to keep the tears back. Will you spare some gold? I would repay you, of course, at some point, most likely. I am so very much in love with you at this moment. A woman's heart is a dangerous creature, but you know well how to tame it. Oft has it been said, a poor life is a happy one. I have never found this to be true. If ever fortune sees you to Grand Soren and me to setting up my shop, you must come visit. I shall even give you a discount. A small one. You'll find naught but the finest wares here. You'll find naught but the... find naught but the... Thank you very much.
I feel more familiar with this quest now.
I've learned what to do in this quest.
Back to Cassidus, Arisen. Is a fair notion.
We can safeguard you. Have your pick. Any you like. What will it be today? What will it be today? Have your pick. Any you like. Come again soon.
I feel familiar with this area now.
I am Mercedes. I lead the men of the Enlistment Corps. I've heard talk of the Arisen. They say you hold dominion over the pawns. I've ordered pawns to take up swords and fight myself, but they are a clumsy lot. I cannot call them into this world as you do, though, nor make traveling companions of them. What manner of magic lets you command them so? Well, it matters not. The dragon is come. I'll welcome any help, be it pawn, arisen, farmer or fishwife. Make use of the encampment as you please. Are you in need of rest? Well, come again whenever you tire.
Well sturdy, this place. The Duke could stand to commission some new roads. Perhaps we'll find ore among the crags that litter this place. 'Tis safest on the roads. Endeavor to be ever calm in battle. Bide your time, then strike.
The roads are safer than the brush, but still, we'd best stay wary. Are you all right, Master? We share these roads with traveling peddlers, guardsmen, and other folk. 'Tis your hometown.
We'll have need of a lantern if we hope to search by night. This is a place quite restful to my kind.
It would be wise to pack curatives if we aim to leave Cassidus.
I hear Benita has you picking flowers for her. Pray, just be cautious, cousin. The monsters grow bolder by night. If you must leave the village, go prepared. I do not fancy the thought of you going off on your own, but I trust in your judgment. If you come by the inn, you can always rest until the hour you wish to set out. In any case, take care. What can I do you for? You seem tired, cousin. Come rest a moment. So be it.
So many beds.
Seems a fair place to rest. Why not avail yourself of the inn to rest a while, Reason?
Gathering ingredients, eh? You often see those flowers growing at the roots of bigger trees. Just...
Hello.
It seems the dragon left many injured in its wake. The Sea of Tears colonies. What's this?
I feel familiar with this area now. Flower. Shall we take it?
The wounded need medicine. The mix. Aye, that's the one! You found it! Moonglow has grown rare in these parts of late. 'Tis a relief to see it. Good! That's the both of them. In truth, I am surprised to see them got so quickly. I'll get to work directly. With luck, we'll have everyone back to health ere long. 'Tis your doing, cousin. I fear there's little I can offer you in thanks. Save this. Pray, take it. Now to make some medicine.
I feel more familiar with this quest now.
I've learned what to do in this quest.
Feeling all right?
Take care at the water's edge, Master. Many boats. Just as you'd expect for a fishing.
You can see me. Then you are one known to the dragon, found within the Eternal Ring. I have dire need of the Arisen's strength. Please, sir, will you lend me your aid? You have my eternal thanks. You speak now to a shadow of sorts. My flesh resides elsewhere. I would take you there now, if it please you. I ask you, is that the fate you've chosen of your own will? You are arisen. We stand now on Bitterblack Isle, far as sea from the cove we departed. I would ask you to explore its depths. Were it possible, I would not send you off with so meager an explanation. But I fear I myself do not know it better. My past, my aims in coming here, all of it is lost, as in a fog. All I know is that I, like you, was called here, and am bound to stay. I sensed you in the distance, and called to you for help. I knew somehow, as by instinct, that you could grant the wish of the one who dwells below. Just as I know my role here is to aid you in that pursuit.
I'll wager she's a tale to tell.
I am versed in the purification of cursed artifacts. Should you in your travels find such ensorcelled objects, pray, bring them to me. The procedure requires but a few rift crystals, and it is a service I would gladly tender. I shall aid you however I can, for therein lies my own path forward. I shall aid you however I can, for therein lies my own path forward. Pray, take care.
It looks a rotten billboard. Let's have a look. The air is heavy and somehow sad.
What meaning do you suppose those stones hold?
An epitaph, perhaps.